Hi, you saw the title of this video, and the time is today is Wednesday, June 26th at the first hour of the day, meaning it's past midnight. It's midnight 26 minutes right now. So the first hour of June 26th, Wednesday, meaning from Tuesday night to Wednesday early in the morning. Early in the morning, like midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Okay. I want to make a prediction. And I'm so sure of my analysis. My intellectuality is being proven here. Where if my analysis is wrong, this YouTube video that I'm making, I'll come back and I'll slap myself like this. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt. I'll slap myself like it hurt. The way I do it is it hurt for real. 3 times. I'll come and slap myself 3 times if my prediction is wrong. You saw the title of the video. The prediction is Trump will never choose a non-Caucasian as a vice president. Did you hear that? Let me say that again. Donald Trump. We know he's going to pick vice president soon, right? Maybe even today, this Wednesday, by the time the day is over, maybe he might announce the person. We don't know. But again, remember I'm making this video. The time is midnight 28 right now. Midnight of 26 June. When the day start. No, when the day is ending. Okay. When the day is ending, that's PM. Okay, I'm saying that Trump will never pick a non-white as a vice president. Because he's a racist man. He's a very racist man. Proven and proven again. I know some of you love him. You may not agree with that, but it's proven and proven again. Okay. Why I say that? Because he's racist, number 1. And number 2, Trump is much supported, although he's like a lunatic person. I'm sorry, but I'm being honest here. Trump is a lunatic. Trump has problem. His ideology, his plans, and his way of thinking deserve the visit of a psychiatric doctor. Trump. The only thing that validates him is for us to, for some people, not us, I won't include myself in that, for some people to want him to be in power is the racist behavior that he displayed that was dying. The racist ideologies were dying in the U.S. for long now. It be reducing, everybody's against racism and all that. And Trump came to resurrect it again. And the white who hate that they have to have similar rights as black, the white who hate that even a black man became a president, President Obama, and all that. And the way things are going, some famous black people that emerged that is shocking to the older generation of white who never imagined such things will be happening. They hate that. And when Trump came and his racist tendencies are emerging, they love him because they feel like the America they knew that this slavery that oppressed black people and all that, that America was dying when racism is going away. Everything is fighting against racist ideas. And people who are even racist, they have to hide it. They can't express it. When Trump came to power, when the racism is rising up again, those people who didn't like the fact that black people or minority were emerging, they hated that situation. And when Trump came to power, they were like, oh, somebody come back to restore us into place. So Trump is being supported mostly by white people who are very racist. Those who are supporting him, giving him big money, you can go search anyhow. You will not find any minority person giving him big money. I'm talking about big money now. Some minority, everybody can have their ideas anyway. So he will not choose any vice president that will be a minority, that will not be white, Because if he does, those white racists that support him because of his purification of the white race and his racist idea to restore back those white races into place, and those white idea when he say, when the thing happened in Charlotte, North Carolina, he said there are good people on both sides. You remember when he said that, when they asked him about racism, people fighting and killing people, he said, there are good people on both sides. People are racist. KKK people who were killing other people for because of racial thing. You said there are good people on both sides. When they asked him during the campaign to tell a Proud Boy to stand to stop manifesting, he said, Proud Boy, what is the phrase? Stand by. That was a bad word. He said stand by. He didn't say stop. He said stand by. And I served in the military. I know what it means to stand by. To stand by, it didn't say stand down. When it says stand down, that means you leave. But stand by, meaning you stand by waiting for the next order. That's what it means. And he knew what he was saying. Everybody knew it too because he blew in his face. Okay, he will not, because he's very racist. Okay, again, remember I'm saying, if this prediction is wrong, I will come and make a second YouTube in the link of this video where I'll slap myself hard 3 times. I'll do that just because I'm so sure of my analysis. Okay, and let me explain what I mean by he will only choose the vice president that is white, that is not minority. Okay, Trump will choose somebody. Trump will not choose somebody that is black like me, like Ben Carson, Senator Tim Scott. Trump want those people to bring black people to vote for him, but he don't respect them enough as to give them the big grace of a vice president of the United States. Trump will never do that. Kamala Harris, for example, that Biden has elevated as the first woman to occupy that high position. Hillary Clinton was a Secretary of State. Well, Hillary Clinton wasn't black. Hillary Clinton, I forgot what Hillary Clinton. But Kamala Harris, that's a minority that occupy vice president. Trump will never see that happening. Okay, so let me explain what I mean. The person will not be minority. The person will be white. Okay, the person will not be somebody mixed like President Obama. You know, Obama have a white mother, a black. The person will not be like that. It's possible the person can have a small percentage of black in him. It's possible. I'm going to explain so in case you choose somebody who will not say, oh, you lied. That person is considered black. Have you ever seen some people, they are almost fully white? Some even have blonde hair, blue eye, but they identify as black, or the analysis of DNA, whatever, prove that they are black because they have a percentage of black in them. You know that anything mixed with black becomes black, right? Even if it's 1% of black, it becomes black. They said that earlier to purify the race, that if you are not 100% white, you have 1% of black, you are not white. But then they realized that there are many people are joining the black race. And then the white race is becoming smaller because anything that mixes with white, it becomes black. Okay, that's the parenthesis. So do you know those people that you can see, some you will almost think that the person is white, the skin color or the everything, the feature and everything. Just like this guy that was very racist, and someone invited him to do DNA analysis, and he figured out that he has some black blood in him. And he was very mad. He was racist. He hated black people. And he figured out that when he did it, he looked very white. But when he did his DNA test, he noticed that he has some black in him. He was very angry. So he will not choose anybody that will look obviously mixed with black, or somebody like me, Tim Scott and Marco Rubio, who is from Mexico. Trump will choose somebody, a European descent, that had kept the characteristic of Caucasian only. Okay, like I'm saying, he might choose somebody that is not at all evident that the person is mixed with some kind of black blood or minority blood. That's possible, which even though I doubt it, because Trump is so racist, he won't even do that. If the person look almost white, but have a little, okay. So he will choose somebody who is only Caucasian. And if he does not, I will come and slap myself because Trump is a racist man. Okay, let me also explain a second aspect of this before, in case it happens, because I know Trump. I've done some high studies. Some of you don't know. Very few people know that. That make me, I can analyze things like crazy. I can be a big CEO. I'm not running my mouth. God knows. My papers know. My credentials know that too. Okay. Trump is a very strategic person. He's a transactional person in the sense that he likes to profit. He likes to get profit. Transactional normally means you do bad, you get rewarded for bad, you do good, you get rewarded for good, right? He's a pragmatist, he's a profitanco, don't worry about those words. Pretty much, he likes to gain so much. It's possible, through analysis or through what they advise him, he can choose a black person. Hear me well. So he can gain the attention of voters to vote for him if he figure out that if he doesn't choose a color person, a minority person, he will lose. Because they analyze all kind of stuff for presidential candidacy. He might choose somebody, for example, he can choose Marco Rubio to attract the Latino voters and then later find a way to fire him when the people are already hooked up to him. Did you hear what I say? Because that's Trump, you don't know what Trump may do. He's a criminal. I'm sorry to say that, but it's true. He's a criminal. He thinks only in criminality in such a way that whatever will bring more profit, more gain, more aggrandizement of Trump, that's what he does. So he can choose somebody if he figure out that if I choose that person from the base of my campaign and everything leading to the election, people will vote more for me. I'll gain this ground, I'll gain that group of people and this and that. He can choose that. And then later on, when he figure out that he has won the heart of so many so well, he'll find a reason to fire the person that is replacing with a Caucasian person. Did you hear that? So let's say Trump choose tomorrow or in 2 days or 3 days a minority person. I will not slap myself because we have to watch how long that person stay because I know Trump. Again, I'm saying 99% of the time he will not choose a minority person. He will only choose a Caucasian, a white descent only, purely white person. But in case his criminal behavior make him to choose somebody else because they advise him, if you choose that, you gain the Latino, you gain this, you gain that, and he does that, Trump will not elevate such a minority person to the office of a vice president. He cannot do it. He will just die seeing that he has helped a minority person to rise to that level. So he will find a way to change it later. Maybe even before, if he maybe even before the election. But again, I'm saying 99% of the time, he will not choose a minority person. So write it down somewhere. The time is midnight and 40 minutes right now. June 6th, early morning of June 26th, Wednesday, June 26th, early morning, the first hour of the day. So if Trump announces it at 6 a.m., at 3 p.m., you know my video precede whatever it is. But I bet you he will not choose any minority person. He will choose a white person because the guy is a racist. He can smile, make that little bit, and all that because he just wants whatever he can win. But he's a racist guy. And most of his supporters are racist too. And the only reason they're pushing him there because they get tired of black people making it. Black people like actors and Oprah, those big people that just become so big. If you ask their grandparents, can you imagine a black person who have become a billionaire? They will say, no. Do you imagine a black person having a big house, like a mansion and big cars? They will say, no. Those are the people supporting Trump. Okay, my prediction is finished. We'll see. Thank you. Hopefully I don't have to slap myself. And I doubt it that I will slap myself. Okay, the other thing is, If that happened, then know that I know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about politics. Do you know I wanted to study law? The only reason why I didn't study law is because of my accent. Because I wasn't born in the United States. I love law. Oh, I love law. I love reasoning and all that. Philosophy, sociology, I did all that. Because of my accent, I said, if I go to court, and the judges are generally older people who are not used to black people or diversity people speaking with accent, he might just say he can't hear what I'm saying or he doesn't understand what I'm saying and judge wrong. But if I study law and I become a lawyer, I want to take my job personally and seriously. I don't want to just defend people to present myself in court, say I'm representing this person and the person lose. I don't really care. I'm just there for the money. I won't be that kind of lawyer. If I take a case, I'm going fully and I want the person to win because I'm a Christian too. I'll be supporting justice and fairness. So that's why I didn't study law. So analysis of political things and all that, with all my intellectual luggage, I can be pretty good at it. So let's see what Trump will choose. Remember, I did this video on the first hour of June 26th, Wednesday morning. The first hour, like midnight 43 right now. So if Trump announced it at 6 a.m., my video came ahead. If you announce it tomorrow, the next day, and all that, so we good. And also, the YouTube video will tell you how many hours ago the person posted the video. Okay, we'll see. Thank you. Bye-bye.